I can do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
I want to visit Fort Defiance, but I'm not sure I could stand the sight.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Grow up. I have my eye on you. New recruits, Night Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Staying safe out there.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Request for the Brotherhood should be passed through Night Shin.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Rahmani. What do you need? I've received a report from Night Shin detailing your assistance in his duties. He has given his approval to your consideration as an initiate. Word around the fort is that you've been working with Scribe Valdez as well. It takes more than hope to join the Brotherhood. Night Shin has spoken in your favor, but you'd also need Scribe Valdez's approval for me to consider your candidacy.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined.
As a paladin, I am the commander of the 1st Expeditionary Force to Appalachia, and by extension, the ranking officer here at Fort Atlas. Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the Scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Night Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. Both have given their approval to your initiate consideration, yes. Night Shin said that your attitude regarding the role of the Brotherhood in relation to the civilian community was questionable. Nonetheless, he felt your intentions were honorable and suitable training would correct any deficiencies. Which means he probably thought I'd like you. That remains to be seen. Given that you've clearly read her letter, I don't think I need to reiterate its contents. I'm going to trust her judgment, even if you need to learn to respect private communications. Yes? With the recommendations of Night Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. Complete this mission satisfactorily, and I will grant you initiate status within the Brotherhood. Yes. While I'm not in the habit of explaining my priorities to would-be recruits, you may have noticed there's a lot of work to be done here. You doing it accomplishes the mission and adds another member to our ranks. 2 birds, 1 stone. Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam. I'm sorry, but civilians should stay out of command areas.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor. 2,000 miles of hiking's put some real wear on it.
Another nuke? We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Keep fighting out there. Ad Victoriam. Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
This looks like the start of a real force in the wasteland. I'm not sure if I should be thrilled or terrified.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any. Always good to see a friendly face. Welcome back. Nothing so far. Between the old observatory itself, the fortifications, and all these recruits, we're pretty secure. Given everything the world's been through, we're doing pretty well here. Don't be a stranger. Don't worry about the bots. They're working for me.
The world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before? Protection. I have everything I need here.
Oh, it's so good to see everyone again. No, I haven't. But Davenport has been helping me keep a close eye on them since they arrived. And from what I hear, you've been pitching in. I take it you trust them? I'm with you on this. I agree with much of what they stand for. However, looking into their history shows their methodology can be a little troubling. Okay, what else did you want to talk about? Sure. What about them? Not much more than you, I suppose. We've both been through their hallowed grounds, seen what's become of them. From my recollection, they were well-trained and highly disciplined. The kind of group I thought Appalachia really needed. But given time and some more reading, especially from people who dealt with them, I'm not sure if I agree with their approaches. Some people from that time saw them as taking what they wanted, when they wanted. Threatening compliance, or else. I don't know if this new group follows those same principles, but the communities of Appalachia today wouldn't stand for it. You're absolutely right, and it would be wrong to not honor that sacrifice. But fighting the Scorched was for their own survival as well, not just for the good of Appalachia. It makes me wonder, what if they succeeded? What would Appalachia look like under their rule today? Maybe it's unfair of me to make presumptions. I've never met the West Virginia group, let alone these new arrivals. Just, please, be careful not to let your guard down completely. No one can afford to these days. Think that all you want. I know firsthand how easy it is to be manipulated by that kind of influence. I just hope you don't fall into the same trap that I did. What did you want to know? If there's anything I've learned in all this, it's that humans can and will abuse technology. So, I agree with the Brotherhood's stance on collecting and containing technology. To a degree. Our world has become wild, deadly. People need to be able to protect themselves, not out of some classic American principle, but out of survival. If they plan to hoard away weaponry, they must offer protection in return. And I can't imagine they have the numbers, or possibly the will, to do so. I've spent my life beholden to an organization's virtuous beliefs. It's nothing more than a way to control how people think. I hope that if you spend time with them, you won't allow yourself to be blinded by their ways. Never stop seeing the world through your own eyes. Okay, what else did you want to talk about? Stay careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
Looks like it might rain later.
Good day to you! to you!
Huh? Whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Haha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Might not be Lewis or Sons, but this here's ours.
But Lewis was a cousin of mine back in the day. God rest his soul. He and his family didn't make it when the bombs fell. We were looking a good place to put down roots when we heard it was safe to come back to West Virginia. I told Carol we ought to see if this place was still here.
Even after all these years, there's enough salvageable tools and such to make starting a farm easier here than your average homestead. Didn't see any point in updating the sign. No, not all. Just the ones that waltz in unannounced looking like trouble. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Lord, don't get them started.
Oh, yeah. The lasers, the power armor, they are the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Marty, you barely do your chores now, and you get confused by the generator. What good would you be?
Yeah, well, at least I'm not a shrimp like you.
I can pay you to get these two out of my hair.
George!
I'm just kidding. You boys know we love you.
Now, I don't like it, but they're adults. Or close enough, I guess. And I know they're bound to want to do their own thing, but the farm needs work. We can't do it alone. If one of them wants to go, well now, George and I'll just have to live with it. But you ain't taking both of my boys, though.
Ooh, me.
Careful, George.
You heard the wife. She says one of them can go, then one can go, I suppose.
I'd prefer you kept it that way, then.
I think I could be a real asset to you, though. I'm good with machines, and I work hard. Heck, I'm the one who repaired the bots outside.
Forget about him. The Brotherhood's tough, not a bunch of nerds. I'd be perfect.
Let it be, boys.
Fine by me. Me, George, and the boys. Marty's the overeager one. Colin's the quiet one. I hope I don't need to remind you, we're not defenseless.
There's also the robots outside, of course. I got them helping with the chores.
Nerd.
Boys, knock it off.
So, us, the robots, and the dogs, I guess. And enough firepower to discourage pests. Well, we're getting to be self-sufficient soon. Greenhouse is getting there. George wants to restore the house, but we're fine in here.
The boys are gonna want rooms of their own, dear. Don't act like you wouldn't mind being away from their snoring.
We've got other work needs doing first. Lord, if I can put up with your snoring for 20 years, I can surely deal with them. Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're gonna find radiation. Now, we can spare this.
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there. Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads means safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun. Something else you needed? Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Be safe out there. Good luck to you. Be safe out there. Good luck to you.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that Knight Shin who was here before. Heck yes. And Paladin Rahmani. So cool. Yeah, I asked them a bunch of questions and told them about wanting to leave the farm and everything, and they said I was remarkably keen. I think that means they liked me. I'm strong, I'm fit, and I'm ready to fight. Whatever you need, I'll fight mutants, or ghouls, or raiders, or whatever. Well, no. But I use a rifle sometimes to keep critters away from the crops. One night, I thought I saw a super mutant coming out of the woods, so I shot it. Dad came running because of the noise. It turned out it was just dark and I shot a bush, but I wasn't scared. Oh, Mom and Dad are fine here. The farm is their dream, not mine. Besides, the only thing I'm really good for around here is hauling things. I can't grow anything to save my life. I know Colin's got the brains, but even I know that's a bad thing for a farmer. I suppose. But where else would I get to wear that totally awesome armor and learn to be as cool as Knight Shin? Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in, like, ever. I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. I'll do whatever it takes. Can you really get me in? Oh, of course. I'm sure they'll listen to you. I'll be a big help. Just you wait. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. I mean, the best choice, obviously. But... Oh, yeah, I mean, if you want. But you'll see, I'm the clear choice. Not that Colin's not great or anything, but he's not Brotherhood material, like me. Let me know when you're ready to make a decision.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right? Smarter than Marty, anyway. No offense to my brother, but if he can't solve a problem with his muscles, he's stumped. I read anything I can find. Most of the working machinery around the farm is my handiwork. I'm the one who got the bots running. The Brotherhood can't be all brawn and no brains, right? Maybe I'm not, but I'm not cut out to be a farmer either. The Brotherhood has tech, and that's an opportunity to learn. That's all I want. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be nervous. Won't know until it happens, I suppose. But I'm willing to risk it if it means getting out of here. It is safe. So safe I'll end up still running this place when I'm old. There's nothing wrong with farming, and I love my parents, but there's so much more out there. Maybe so, but Marty's right about one thing. The Brotherhood has the coolest tech. It'd be amazing to get to work with it, learn from them. I'm sure this farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? All right, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go. Really? That's incredible. Thank you. You go on ahead. I need to talk to my folks and say goodbye and that kind of thing. I'll meet you at Orwell Orchards.
Jeez. I never figured the runt would be the one to go out on an adventure first. Listen, I give him a rough time, but he's my little brother. You let him get hurt, and I'll find you. That's a promise. Jeez. I never figured the runt would be the one to go out on an adventure. Jeez. I never figured the runt would be the one to go out on an adventure first. Listen, I give him a rough time, but he's my little brother. You let him get hurt, and I'll find you. That's a promise.
I'm getting ready to go. I'll catch up with you at Orwell Orchards. Did you have something you want to talk about first? See you at Orwell Orchards. I'll be there.
You got more questions? Or is luring one of my boys off to danger enough? I'm not happy about it, but I can see he got his heart set on it. I gave my permission, and now I have to live with it. Get my baby boy hurt, though. Well, for your own safety, keep him safe. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
You take care of my boy. Understand? You take care of my boy. Understand?
Hey, you're here. Seemed like this was the place. I had to sneak past everything outside, and then I heard some noises deeper in here, so I just holed up to wait for you. I hope that's okay. I know some shortcuts, and you don't grow up with an older brother without learning to be at least a little sneaky. Not until I got here, no. But you were looking for a nest of feral ghouls. The house seemed a likely bet to have some hiding places. That led me here. Yeah. Dad gave me one of his old pistols so I can defend myself. I don't have a lot of practice, but how hard can it be, right? Don't answer that. Don't worry, I will. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this. Please tell me we're finished. Finished. Sure hope so. Oh, God. Oh, wow. That was a lot. Yeah, actually, thanks. That was terrifying. I didn't completely lose it, though, and I'm alive, so I guess that's a good sign. Thanks, really. I know how that would have gone if it was just me. I'm still shaking. I'm really a little worried you're so casual about it. I guess I can handle it, but if I have the choice, I'll stick to books and machines, thanks. Definitely. I might not be the most brave in a fight, but you must need people to keep everything running. And if the occasional moment of terror is the price for getting to work with their tech, I can live with it. I will. Thanks again for keeping me alive, as well as giving me this chance. I'll make sure you and the rest of the Brotherhood don't regret it. Be safe out there. Go on ahead. I'm just gonna catch my breath. I'll see you at Fort Atlas. Go on ahead. I'm just gonna catch my breath. I'll see you at Fort Atlas.
sick of hearing your name everywhere I go. Fuck off! I've seen you strutting around, Crater. You just put on a good face for Meg, is that it? Don't get it confused. I don't let you walk about because of fear, but respect. Wipe that smile off your face, you... You're little more than a dog to me. Ha ha ha! Alright, very funny. Yeah? You think you're funny? A real wise guy. You know, Meg's let this little ego of yours get out of control. Someone needs to put an end to that. You threatening me, pal? Whoa, whoa, look, take it easy now. You know, I was just joking, right? Here, take this. Oh, and, please, this doesn't need to get back to Meg, all right? Make room for the badass. Wouldn't want to get in your way. Don't get it confused. I don't let you walk about because of fear, but respect. Make room for the badass. Wouldn't want to get in your way. I'm sick of hearing your name everywhere I go. Fuck off!
Greetings, civilian. We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that in time.
Learning, protection. I have everything I need here. Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
I'm thinking about joining up, getting in on the ground floor. How about you?
Order in the wasteland, and they have my vote.
I like the sound of that.
We're all links in the chain, bound in Brotherhood.
want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or make the same mistakes going forward.
Weapons and a base like this, we're gonna be invincible.
Request for the Brotherhood should be passed through Knight Shin.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
The Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Running my own operation would involve this much paperwork. Civilians should stay out of command areas. Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Ah, that explains young Colin Putnam arriving at our doorstep then. Bright kid. I can't say Shin thought much of him, but if he makes it through basic training, I think you found us another scribe. That'll make Valdez happy. I'm very pleased with your initiative. Excellent job. Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, but you have expanded our order and helped to secure its future in Appalachia. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Have to do something about them.
The Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person.
Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts.
I
Might
am
buy
a
us
link
goodwill with the
chain
locals.
that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
We can do more than just fight, but we show fit to describe.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate. I trust you're adjusting to service with the Brotherhood.
When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
I cannot believe these people are still hurling nukes at each other. It's madness.
Right when I put on patrol day and night.
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay. It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
Ad Victoriam. If you're looking for advice, ask your fellow initiates.
Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
If you're not sure what to do, then stay at your post and await orders. There's a lot going on around here right now. We haven't even unpacked, and there are people pressed up against our windows with petitions. I've got enough to deal with without having to babysit new recruits.
Not as young as you used to be, Layla. Can't spend all day hunched over the war table.
Ad Victoriam.
Find, protect, and preserve.
This had better be important. Make it quick, please. To procure and preserve dangerous technologies from before the war, and defend humanity from itself. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it. The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. Or we would have done that report if we still had a working long-distance transmitter. We have Raiders to thank for that one.
Take another look at my armor. 2,000 miles of hiking's put some real wear on it.
Makes sense now. This is my place. Mission.
Ask them if you must. When you sufficiently demonstrate your effectiveness as an initiate and your dedication to our mission, making yourself useful instead of pestering me about your official title would be a good start. Make it quick, please. Does this look like a social club to you? I have my duties to attend to. I would hope that you have yours. I don't understand how that works, but I'll take your word for it. I've been with the Brotherhood for almost 20 years. I consider my life before that irrelevant. I think our mission is the only hope for humanity in the long term. And I think that any time I don't spend on that mission is irresponsible. There. Are you able to work now?
I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance. We're here to stay.
Ad Victoriam.
Do you need something?
Can you put in a good word for me with Paladin Rahmani? Stay safe out there.
I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel up to it. Good.
Oh. Not as young as you used to be, Layla. Can't spend all day hunched over the war table.
More than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
I wonder what legacy I'll leave to the scrolls.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Well, if it isn't my favorite initiate, how can I help?
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old, forge it anew.
Sure. What needs explaining? Someday, you have what it takes. I've seen that much. I'd have you promoted here and now if I could. But the Brotherhood is slow to trust outsiders. You'll have to keep working for it. Be patient, put in your time, and know that I have your back. Sure, what do you want to talk about? I'll be here if you need anything.
Weapons at the ready.
But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Scorched plague. I've seen nothing like it. I wonder if I could get my hands on a sample.
Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold. The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Hello? How are you? This place is a gold mine. Of science, I mean. Not just the gear the Brotherhood brought here, but the machines that were already here from the observatory are amazing. This stuff doesn't even seem like any telescope I've ever read about, really. It's so advanced. They sure are. Knight Shin's trying to whip me into some kind of physical shape. He says I'm scrawny. I'm also working with Scribe Valdez a lot. She's teaching me so much. None. I mean, I miss my family sometimes, but this is where I was meant to be. If you do go back to the farm, though, tell him I love him. Even Marty. I'll be seeing you around here. Ad Victoriam.
My echo.
How's my boy doing with the Brotherhood? Scribe? Is that like a librarian or something? He was always one for books. He'd read anything he can get his hands on. Like he was trying to suck the world in through words. I know he's not the toughest around, but he'll make you proud. I'm sure of it. Pretty much the same. Bit more work with one less set of hands, but we make do. Carol okayed putting one of the bots to work on the old house, so maybe we'll be able to move in there eventually. Won't need as much room now, of course. That I do, yep. She's smarter than me. She's tougher, too. And I trust her judgment. If I disagreed and it mattered, I'd say so. You can save the macho posturing for those raider dopes. Nothing much. The ghouls cleaned up, trade's doing better, which is good for us. Thanks again for the help. Take care of yourself.
Oh, hey there. Welcome back. Hope Colin's all right. That's somebody who writes things? Yeah, that sounds up his alley for sure. I'm jealous, but I'm still glad for him. Tell him not to forget us, huh? Well, Dad's handling it better than Mom. Colin's her baby, you know. But Colin was never cut out for farm life. I think they knew it, and they're proud he got a chance to do something different. Sometimes, yeah. But I gotta be realistic. The farm's where I am, and Mom and Dad need help here. You have to grow up sometime, I guess. Okay, I suppose. And not gonna lie, I was pretty sore about you picking Colin to join the Brotherhood. Oh, at first, anyway. But I guess it made me look at what I've got here differently. We've got a good place here. Our own home, land. Yeah, a lot of folks have it much worse. I'm gonna make the best of it. And make my folks proud, too. Nah, nothing unusual anyway. Just pests and critters trying to snack on the crop sometimes. Thanks. You too.
Back again, are you? Hope you're not here to haul off another one of my sons. He always was keen on studying. You'd best be looking out after him. It was your call to take him with you, so it's on you if he gets hurt. He'll always be my baby, even if he comes back in a suit of power armor one day. I try to be proud of what he's doing. Happy he's finally getting a chance to learn something special. Can't say I succeed all the time, but it helps. We're managing. Thanks for nothing. You know, we're small enough an operation to get by, and them bots Colin fixed up helped pick up the slack. Still, no substitute for an extra set of hands, though. But with the ghouls gone, there's more trade coming past Flatwoods, though. Thanks for that, at least. You already got one. Take care of him. And I'll pretend like you didn't just ask me that. Nothing needing your attention now. Just the, usual farm pest. And the occasional scavenger mistaking this for a place to look for scrap. Fine by me.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that knight Shin who was here before. Heck yes. And Paladin Rahmani. So cool. I asked them a bunch of questions and told them about wanting to leave the farm and everything, and they said I was remarkably keen. I think that means they liked me. I'm strong, I'm fit, and I'm ready to fight. Whatever you need, I'll fight. Mutants, or ghouls, or raiders, or whatever. Well, no. But I use rifles sometimes to keep critters away from the crops. One night, I thought I saw a super mutant coming out of the woods, so I shot it. Dad came running because of the noise. It turned out it was just dark and I shot a bush, but I wasn't scared. Oh, Mom and Dad are fine here. The farm is their dream, not mine. Besides, the only thing I'm really good for around here is hauling things. I can't grow anything to save my life. I know Colin's got the brains, but even I know that's a bad thing for a farmer. I suppose. But where else would I get to wear that totally awesome armor and learn to be as cool as Knight Shin? Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in, like, ever. I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. I'll do whatever it takes. Can you really get me in? Oh, of course. I'm sure they'll listen to you. I'll be a big help. Just you wait. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. I mean, the best choice, obviously. But... Awesome! Yes! Yes! You are not gonna regret this, I promise. I will be the best recruit ever. I'll get my things and meet you at Orwell Orchards. Don't worry, you go on ahead. I will be there. Just finishing up here. Go on ahead. Or, did you need to tell me something? Oh, yeah, sure thing. I'll meet you at the orchards. Don't worry.
You got more questions? Or is luring one of my boys off to danger enough? All right's a stretch. I ain't thrilled with it, but I said he could go, so that's that. But I find out you got him hurt, and we gonna have words. And more. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
All right, you're here. Sorry for rushing in first, but I just couldn't wait. Whew, this basement is crazy, right? This has got to be the place. So, how are we doing this? Shortcuts. Yeah, you know your way around these woods. You can get lots of places. Plus, I ran. I was excited, okay? Not at all. I just figured ghouls are spooky and basements are spooky, so basements are where ghouls would be. Oh, is that not right? Do ghouls like attics? Sure do. Yeah, Dad gave me an old pistol he had. I used to plink cans with it. Pretty sure I can do the same to some nasty ghouls. No way! I didn't come here to chicken out. I'll prove to you I can handle this. Just you wait. Right on! Yeah, let's go. I'm on your 6. That's what you say, right? Is that it? Did we win? Is that it? Did we win? Might be the last of them. Ah! Hey, no! Get him off me! No, 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 no! Holy crap! Wow. Oh, okay. I'm alive. That was intense. Is it weird if I've never felt this alive? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I've got any permanent injuries. Well, now that it's over, I won't lie, I was pretty freaked out. I might still be freaked out. My heart's racing, and I think I've got the shakes. Is it okay if I get some real training before we do anything like that again? Oh, for sure. More than ever. Watching you fight was amazing. If they can teach me to be half as cool as you, it'll be the best. You got it, boss. I'm gonna make you proud, don't worry. You, Mom, and Dad. Maybe even Colin. I'll see you there. Now that it's safe, I'm just gonna take a breather. Oh, you go on. I'll be seeing you at Fort Atlas.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? So, that's why the Putnam boy showed up here. He's very enthusiastic. Nothing a little training and discipline can't mold. Looks like you've expanded our ranks by more than just yourself. Assuming he doesn't wash out. I like that initiative, soldier. Good work.
Is a step forward.
You've not only met the challenges our officer set you, but you have gone above and beyond by bringing a new brother into our order. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away.
Hey, good to see ya. Oh, it's incredible. I don't know what half the stuff does around here, and Scribe Valdez says I'm not allowed to touch anything, but it's so cool. Oh yeah, no, Night Shin's got me doing chores, mainly. He says I need to develop discipline before I'm ready for anything else. And push-ups. Oh, so many push-ups. I mean, sure, I guess. My family, more than the farm. But really, I'm too excited to be here most of the time to think about it. If you see them, though, let them know I'm okay. Ad Victoriam! That's what we're supposed to say, right?
How's my boy doing with the Brotherhood? Marty always liked playing soldier. He liked those old armor race toys, that kind of thing. He's a hard worker if you can get him to stay interested. Take care of him, please. Take care of yourself.
Back again, are you? Hope you're not here to haul off another one of my sons. Well, I hope you're keeping an eye on him. 'Cause I'll consider you responsible if anything bad happens. I'm his mother. Of course I miss him. Still, I hope you won't think me too unsentimental when I say I don't miss cleaning up after him. I know the world already ended, but I've never seen a messier kid. Your problem now. Doesn't mean I don't still love him, though. We're managing. Thanks for nothing. You know, we're a small enough an operation to get by, and them bots Colin fixed up helped pick up the slack. Still, no substitute for an extra set of hands, though. But with the ghouls gone, there's more trade coming past Flatwoods, though. Thanks for that, at least. You already got one. Take care of him. And I'll pretend like you didn't just ask me that. Fine by me.
Hello again. Any word from my brother? Discipline would probably do Marty good. He's not gonna have his little brother picking up his chores anymore. Let him know that I'm not mad at him, though, okay? He's still my brother. Of course I am. I mean, I probably missed my shot with the Brotherhood, but farming isn't what I want from my life. In a way, I should probably thank you. You not picking me made me realize I'm gonna have to do this myself. I'll find my own way out of here. One way or another. Same as it ever did, I guess. I still wish you'd taken me for the Brotherhood instead of Marty. I feel like I'm wasting away here. I get it, though. Marty always was tougher. They miss him, naturally. Sometimes I think they like the quiet without him here. But then I think they kind of miss the ruckus, too. Me too, if I'm honest. Things are quiet. Repairs are ongoing, the crops are doing well. We haven't had any major problems. Since you cleared out the ghouls, things are as normal as they get around here. See you around.